Hey there, and welcome back. Today we'll be doing a more gentle, slow-paced yoga flow, just for those of us who are feeling a little bit sluggish and a little bit slow, and just want to take things a little bit easy. So to begin, we'll start off with our legs crossed, hands either on our knees or on our laps, eyes closed. We're just going to take a few minutes here just to focus on ourselves and bring our focus to our breath. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, feeling your lungs and your chest expand, and then relaxing as we either let it out through the nose or the mouth. Taking another deep breath in and a gentle breath out. And keeping our eyes still closed, we're going to dip our chin towards our chest. We're going to roll our head over to the left, bringing our left ear to our left shoulder. And then with our right hand, we're going to stretch it out, reaching as far to the right as we can, while still keeping our fingertips slightly pressed on the mat. And just holding here for a few breaths as we notice a nice little lengthening going on in our neck. Straightening our neck back up. We can move on to the other side. So letting our head fall over to the right, letting our right ear rest on our right shoulder, and with our left hand reaching to the left as we rest our fingertips on the mat. Bringing your head back to center, you take your left hand and place it onto your right knee. And with your right hand, you're going to place it just behind your back as we twist and pulling our right shoulder back and see if we can even look over our right shoulder behind us. And then releasing our hands from our twist to move on to the other side. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind you, and pulling that left shoulder as far back as we can. Then releasing, we're going to place both hands onto our knees. We're going to go into a seated cat cow. So taking a deep breath in, you're going to lift your chin up, pushing your chest out. And then as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest as we round our backs, pushing our shoulders forward. Taking another deep breath in. And a gentle breath out. Going to 3 more rounds at your own pace. As we focus on linking our movements with our breath. And your last one, come back into a neutral position. You come meet me on in a tabletop. So your shoulders above your hands, hips above your knees. We're just going to go into some circular motions around our wrists. You just get some movements and flexibility going in the one direction, and then you can change over in the other. And then coming back to a neutral position, we're going to start walking our hands out in front of us as we sink our head and our chest all the way down, keeping our hips over our knees as we come into a puppy pose. If it feels a little bit too intense for your shoulders, you can maybe move your hands a little bit closer to your head. Pushing yourselves back up into your tabletop. Straighten both our legs coming into a high plank. You're just going to hold here for a breath in. And then as you breathe out, lifting your hips, bending your knees as we come into a downward facing dog. In our down dog, we can just maybe pedal our dog out, bending one foot at a time. Just getting some nice little stretches going on in the backs of our legs. And then come into stillness. We're going to start with our right leg. You're just going to gently lean forward and bring your right foot over to your right hand, just on the outside of the mat. And we can lower our back knee as we come into a passive lizard. Here you can either choose to keep both hands grounded onto the mat, or you can take your right hand, placing it onto your right knee, just pushing it gently away as you roll over our left foot, our right foot, sorry. Bring our foot back to normal, placing both hands down. We're going to heel toe our foot over to the left as we sink our knee down, and then gently laying our chest and our forehead down, with our arms out in front of us as we come into a pigeon pose. Bring both hands back down to mat, tucking your back toe as we lift our knees up, bringing our feet together, back into our plank, before once more lifting our hips and meeting me back in our downward dog. Carry on with our left side, with our left foot coming forward, placing it next to your left hand. You can actually use your hand just to shift it if you're struggling there a little bit. And then from there, lowering your back knee as we come into our passive lizard, and placing our left hand onto our left knee and just gently pushing it away. And bringing our left hand down, heel toeing our left foot over to the right as we sink our knee and our chest, and we come into our resting pigeon. Bring your hands back to mat, kicking back into your plank. As once more, walking your hands back. You can come meet me in a forward fold. From here, you can just let your body sway from side to side. You can even grab your elbows as you come meet me in a ragdoll. Just letting your whole upper body hang nice and loose. And just let gravity do all the work. Then releasing your elbows and take a breath in as we lift our chest up halfway, making sure we have a nice straight spine. And as you breathe out, releasing and relaxing back into your fold. Tucking your chin into your chest, we're going to start slowly rolling up, coming into a standing position. And when we reach the top, we can roll our shoulders back, lifting our chin up with our palms facing forward for our Tadasana mountain pose. And then from here, I'm going to go into some side stretches and bends. So lifting your hands up above your head, you're going to grab onto your left wrist and just gently pull over to the right. We gave ourselves a nice little gentle side stretch. And releasing as we come back straight. Swap over to the other side, grabbing your right wrist and pulling it over to the left. Back to center. We're going to go into a gentle back bend. So placing your palms just below your lower back with your fingers pointing down. We're going to bend our knees and push our hips forward as we lean our upper chest back and letting our head hang back nice and loose. Straightening back up. And you come meet me in a seated position. And we're going to have the bottoms of our feet touching together as you come into a butterfly seat. Depending on how intense you want the stretch, you can either keep your feet as far or as close to your body as you want. And then from here, we're just going to flutter our legs slightly just to build up some heat. And then as you exhale, you're going to rest your legs back down. As we lay our hands out in front of us, we just lay our chest over our feet for a nice little gentle fold. And gently coming back up to the center. You can come meet me laying on your backs. And keeping both your knees bent, you're just going to hug them into your chest. And you're just going to sway your bodies from side to side, giving yourselves a nice little gentle back massage. Then releasing your legs, you're going to lay your hands out to the side in a T shape. And just let your legs fall over to the left as we come into a belly twist. And if your neck feels fine for it, you can turn it and look towards your right hand. Twisting your head back to center to bring our legs back up and move it over to the other side. Bring your head and your legs back to center one more time. Then we can just windscream our legs from side to side. Just release any tension you might be feeling in your lower back. Before straightening your legs out, hands by your sides, as we come into the final pose of our practice of Shavasana. Just focusing on taking some nice deep breaths in and out. And we just relax, clearing our minds. And we just drift away. Taking a nice deep breath in. And an audible sigh out. You can start waking up your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, turning your head from side to side. Choosing to either stay laying on your backs, or you can come meet me in a seated position with your eyes still closed. As we just meditate for a minute, just to reflect on how we're feeling, giving ourselves a little mental pat on the back for making time for ourselves and looking after ourselves. And bring your palms together at heart center. We'll take one last breath in. And as you breathe out, bowing to close our practice. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you found some benefits, feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit more productive. Hope to see you again next time on the yoga mat.